going to know how Yamba is being constructed in Eka land. Let's go. Good morning, sir.
No.
So we are the student of University of Delta from the Department of History and International Studies. We are here to know how Yamban is being constructed in Eka land. Can you please tell us about the origin of Yamban in Eka land?
Well, the origin of Yamban started when yam farming started. And then at the end of the harvest, you need to keep it somewhere to avoid decay, to avoid rotting. So because of that, you tie it like this so that it could get air. See, these little power plants are there to protect the heat of the sun. So you cut sticks, three sticks now. Depending on the length of your yam, how many there are. Then you put in them at about 5 feet apart, 6 feet apart. Then you cut bamboo trees to tie it, and then you use cut bamboo to tear it into pieces where you will tie it. So this is the origin of band. The band is to store yam against decay and damage.
Okay. So please, can you please tell us more about the challenges of Yamban in Eka land?
Challenges of Yamban is the hoodlums, because if you protect your yam land, normally we don't bring it home, we tie it at the farm. But because of the thieves, people will go to the farm and steal it. You bring it home here, they are still even at home. Yes, and this month has passed now. Droves of people who came to steal yam here 2 days ago. So we don't know what to do. The purpose of keeping it in the house is almost defeated now, because the thieves are still coming to the house to come and take it.
Okay, so what is the solution to it now?
Well, the solution is government. Government should employ the hooligans, those of them who have no job, and the church to come in to pray, fight against those stealing things from where they don't keep.
Okay, sir. So please, what is the process that leads you to construct this Yamban?
The process of normally after harvesting your yam, you have to keep it, store it. Here is like a store now where it's kept. So if you tie it like this, where will you keep it? You put it in the room, fairly protected.
So please, can you please tell us more about the traditional method of Yamban in Eka land?
I've just told you that if you harvest your yam, the only place to keep it now is through barn, and this is the barn.
What is that called in like the method that you
So
use?
the method using.
I've explained it for you. The method is, look at the things used. Come this way. Bamboo is the major material. You can see all these ones are torn into pieces to enable you tie it to it. Then these 3 sticks you are seeing there is to hold it firm. Then this one here is to make sure you hold it firmly. You buy rope from the traders to tie it. In those days, they used to go to the bush to cut ropes to tie, but there's no thick forest again now. So that is why we now use modern ropes now to tie it. In those days, you go to the bush to cut ropes. So all these things are done from the bush before, but today now, the development has come, civilization has come now. We tie with modern things. In those days, they used ropes from the bush.
Okay, sir.
Has that answered your question?
Yes, sir. So please, can you tell us the challenges that will motivate you to continue this Yamban
Well,
for your unborn children to?
Yes, if you know you cannot take care of your children, the Bible says that if you cannot take care of your children, you are more than infidel. So taking care of the children is one of these. The one that they are going to eat now, I've kept it in the house. Because this one now is reserved for planting next year. The one that they are going to eat is kept in the house. Like the bigger ones. This one now are reserved for planting next year. So if you want to make farm, you plant for continuity. That is, this one now is for next year. The hooligans did not steal it. The bigger ones they kept in the house for consumption.
Okay.
So you see this thing now.
So these six now that I see now. So what can we call it like?
Egbo. Or they call it Egbo. That's the name of the tree. But you can use even bigger bamboo to put it. You can use the other part they call it chicken. But the purpose of using this one is it won't die. This one survives. If you put it on the ground, it will survive to germinate. That's why we use the one that can survive the test of time. This one will not die now. All the sprout and grow up.
Okay, sir. So I have one other question to ask. What is yam ban called in Ikaland?
Oba.
Okay, sir. How long will this yam stay in this ban before it will spoil?
Well, yam does not last more than 1 year. Yam does not last more than 1 year. So these ones now are reserved against April for planting. By April, you see the corn sprout. These ones are reserved for planting in April.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So I have one other question to ask you. So can you please tell us how you started your farm? How you started farming this yam?
Its origin. The farm, people are noted for farming. Okay. That's our it's from generation to generation. We picked it from our parents. Okay. So we grew up as a farmer. Then whatever you want to do in life, you can go out to do it. But our parents are majorly farmers. So all these are what they taught us.
Okay, so what you're trying to say that this yam ban now is from that this leaves here is to protect it so breeze can touch the yams, right?
Not the breeze now, against sun, heat. So with time I will add more to, as I die away now, I will add more fresh water just to protect them from sun burn.
So for this yam ban, is there anything like ceremony that normally take place in Ika land?
Nothing like ceremony. The New Yam Festival, there's a New Yam Festival that is done in September every year. One time here in Ika land, from September to October, it is done from village to village. But here one time I know it's done in September. Yam Festival, that's the time we start harvesting. Yam is farmed naturally. You don't plant with medicine, you don't plant with anything. The only chemical you apply it against rodents and ants. I don't see, my father didn't teach me how to farm with any medicine. Farm is natural.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
For what we understand so far, just to have said, you said that this leaves here is to protect it so breeze can touch the yams, right?
Not the breeze now, against sun, heat. So with time I will add more to, as I die away now, I will add more fresh water. Just to protect them from sun burn.
For this yam ban, is there anything like ceremony that normally take place in Ika land?
Like Yam Festival. The New Yam Festival, there's a New Yam Festival. That is done in September every year. One time here in Ika land, from September to October, it is done from village to village. But here, one time I know it's done in September. Yam Festival. That's the time we start harvesting. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So I have one more question. Right. This yam ban now, do you have a season that you used to put the yam in the ban?
Yes.
Like what time?
After harvesting. we start harvesting in October. But September own is just the beginning. But before you harvest completely October, November, then you have to keep it somewhere. Now this is the place, the last place for it. So for this year farm now, we have closed for this year farm because all the yams you planted has been harvested and tied. So this is the end of the farming season. We are talking of next year now. By January, we start to clear.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.